This is now talking about how much we've accelerated the investment. I mean, to put $700 million in the next 12 months into these initiatives is a very big deal. I don't know any government anywhere that has invested or is investing so much in a 12-month period to really transform and revolutionise the way we do things. And what we're wanting to do is to make sure we act quickly to get the benefits of what we've learned during COVID and expand on those things. The Attorney General's reports on how the court system has been positively impacted by digitising a lot of their services has really had a profound impact on the government's thinking. Minister Mitchell's learnings from how digitisation can further support students in remote communities but also support parents during COVID has also been extremely encouraging. And Minister Dominello, of course, who's led the charge through Service New South Wales, has demonstrated through Service New South Wales' ability to get things out the door when it comes to information, services, grants, but also we've seen through Service New South Wales how we're able to get vital information to communities very quickly. And if we expand this digital platform, this digitisation across government, I think we will see enormous benefits for our citizens in the very short term, and that's what's exciting about this. It's money that's immediately going out the door. The Treasurer has made sure that it's money going out the door in the next 12 months because we need to capitalise on the gains we've made during COVID, on the learnings we've made, and really accelerate that to further put New South Wales in a leadership position across the nation when it comes to dealing with our citizens, but more importantly, providing better quality of life for our citizens and access to services.
It's not going out over 12 months though, 300.
Yeah, some of them are going over 12 months and some of them are going over a longer period of time. But what is important is that we've been able to ensure this is accelerated funding to make sure that there's continuous service to our citizens. There's no interruption between what we're doing during COVID and what citizens will experience beyond the pandemic. It's part of our recovery. Digitisation was one of the platforms we announced as our COVID-19 recovery plan, and we're getting on with the job as immediately as we can. And also, of course, in areas like cybersecurity, as people rely more and more on Service New South Wales and accessing government services, we also need to ensure that not only do we have adequate cybersecurity, that we have the best available cybersecurity to protect our citizens and to protect government information. And that's why this suite of initiatives we're announcing today is so critical. But I hope it also demonstrates the extent to which digitising government services can have a positive impact on the community. It's not just about Service New South Wales and its reach, but it's about doing this across all government. And it's also about reinforcing our very strong policy about tell us once. We want to get to a stage now where once you log with the New South Wales government, you'll be able to access a whole range of services, not just through Service New South Wales, but through education and health and justice, just by giving us your details once or telling us your circumstances once. And especially for businesses, we've found that useful, as the Treasurer will highlight, through the small business portal we've established in Service New South Wales, where businesses are coming to us with a whole range of inquiries, whole range of requests, but they're only having to tell us once about their circumstances and making sure they get all those suite of reforms.